Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from DXM Decals. And here we have F-4 Phantom set, and this time it is in 1/48 scale. Of course it is printed in cartograph, and as you can see it is dedicated to HAF and also IRIAF aircraft in 1/48 scale, obviously. And here, by the way, in the lower section you can see the list of the recommended kits, so we can use it with Hasegawa, Italy, Revel, and that's pretty much all. Of course you will have to use F-4E or F-4E. So that's the final shape of this release, and it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So that's why I decided to take a closer look, because such the thing should be an interesting choice for replicating in popular scale and also getting something different from out-of-the-box markings. So first of all, you can see all of the, I guess these are all of the markings available in the kit. We also have the small decals map here, but obviously we'll open everything because that's a clear packaging, which is a resealable plastic bag, and we can see the decals, but we can also easily open it and check everything together. By the way, we also reviewed some previous releases from DXM, so you can find it easily on our YouTube channel. They were also really great for this famous aircraft, so definitely worth checking if you are interested in the aircraft itself. So first of all, let's start with the decals. And we have here two decal sheets. As I said, they are printed in cartograph. And I will close the lenses and zoom in a bit so that you can see. The first one is here, the smallest one, let's say. So we have the small white circles. I'm not sure where they will be used, so we will have to check. But we also have the shark mouth. We also have some cyrillic letters, surprisingly, so I wonder where they will be used. But also a lot of aircraft numbers, insignia, so everything is printed in a very nice quality. So if I zoom even further and bring the decals sheet also closer, so here you can see that all of the symbols look really great, and because this is a cartograph, it should be easy to apply on your aircraft. And for 1/48 scale, I think the printing quality really matters, but it's even more evident on the next decals sheet. So here I will have to zoom out a bit, because this one is bigger than the previous one, I would say, and we have a lot of stencils here. We have also various safety borders. We have also those lines which can be replicated with masks, but obviously you'll be better off by applying these thin lines as a decals, even though it might take some time, especially amount of those writings. And here, well, it's easy to notice that we do not get any segmentation. So if you wonder which symbol you need, you have to refer to the marking guide, otherwise it will be a really difficult thing to do. And another thing is that you have to be ready to apply all these small writings. This will take some time for sure. So this is definitely not a quick thing to do. Be ready for this, do not get frustrated. And just to show you what we get as a stencils in a bit closer view, so those are actually readable writings, as you can notice, and this is really great. In 1/48 scale, I think such feature is really important, and it makes the whole model a bit more convincing, a bit more realistic, because these are not just some random scribbles, these are actual stencils which are readable, which are visible with the naked eye. So definitely a good thing to add. And I think it's even more important considering that the recommended kits are not that famous for their decals in the box. So here you get everything you need for the proper marking option. So the manufacturer does not rely on the out-of-the-box decals, and this is really great because it will give you a bit more confidence in the final result. So definitely a good thing to have. And next we continue with the marking guide. So first of all, we have here the masking outlines, and this is really surprising to see in a DXM kit, because as far as I remember, they seldom include the mask templates. So here we have the mask templates for the fuel tank, as far as I can see, and those small white dots will be actually applied as the decals. I guess some modelers will try to replicate it with the masks, also with the circular masks, but it's your decision because it will also take some time, or you can just apply those decals. Note that some alignment will be important because they are placed in a let's let's say, certain pattern, so it will be quite visible if you mess up with the position. And by the way, here we have also some stencils for the nose section of the aircraft, so that's also something to remember and to refer to when you'll be applying these symbols. But this thing, it will take some time for sure, so be ready to cut out these masks so that you get the precise line of this blue-white border on the fuel tank, because it's also a neat feature in a 1/48 scale. Next, we continue with the marking guide, which is printed in color. So here starts the interesting thing. So first of all, let me remind you again, because we have here the 6 marking options, and usually DXM prints the marking guides in a cover. So as you can see, it should be the fold-out brochure. And well, first of all, let's remind ourselves the recommended kits: Hasegawa, Italeri, and Revel. Those ones are not exactly, let's say, the latest plastic kits, so they will take some time to assemble, and that's why I was saying that they are also not that famous for their decals quality due to the age, and also maybe due to the brands, because these brands are not that prominent for their decal quality. And here on the rear side, so we have the stenciling for the Hellenic Air Force F-4E from 2017. We have the paint numbers given in the FS designations, so federal standard, and this is actually good because it will be easier to convert them into the necessary paint shade, because these are basically the standard shades which are directly convertible to the all, let's say, mainstream manufacturer brands. Here we also have the top view for this Hellenic Air Force, but this one is from 2016 with this quite weird fuel tank. And now I'm starting to wonder how this IRIAF RF4 replicated. So here we have actually the marking guide. So first of all, we have these 2 marking options in a light blue gray color, and also another one from also iron, and this one in brown greenish sand color camouflage. So this one might look very interesting. It's from 2020, by the way, so also quite a notable thing to replicate. It's not old marking, and this one is also from 2020. It's worth noting. Next, we continue with 2 more aircraft. So those ones are coming, this one from 2019 with the shark mouth, by the way, and another one from 2012. So those are somewhat classic camouflages for Phantom, but I think in 1/48 scale it will be quite an unusual composition to make, and I really doubt that some brands actually include it into their package, so definitely something worth thinking about copying. I wonder actually if Tamiya makes such F-4, so feel free to write in the comment section, because frankly speaking I do not remember it by heart. But in my opinion, what we get here out of the package, out of the bag, let's say, it's really great thing to replicate in a 1/48 scale, so definitely worth getting if you would like to have something special in this size. So of course I will be happy to hear your opinion. Write it here in the comment section below, and if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.